with all of that stuff. One thing that we had a ton of fun with so far is the Marvel Rivals Alpha.
Yeah.
So I think we need to just dedicate some time to talk about our thoughts on the alpha.
Well, this pair is more of an expert point of view. I'll just give you the casual. I was enjoying it.
Yeah, game's great.
It was fun.
I'm not gonna go anything. I'm not gonna go in depth. Yeah.
The game's art style is really cool and fun, and the models, the girl models look very, very attractive.
Mm-hmm.
And
all of them do. All of them
to say
do.
the least. They all look sick and
Doctor
stylish.
Strange and
like,
Loki looking god, like Magneto
no.
looking crazy.
They look great. And the skins in this game, like if they're gonna make money off the skins, I will 100% buy the skins.
You already know they are 100%.
There was even a thought to my mind. I was just like, bro. And then now that Marvel has so much history to draw on in terms of the costumes, like
it's a wrap. Yeah, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap. I mean, on Spider-Man alone, you have 60 skins already in the continuity, probably more. Like if you would just copy Marvel straight up, aside from like shit you could just make up, and all of these heroes have iconic looks throughout the years and decades. So it's just like, pick, who wouldn't want X-Men 97 Storm? Who wouldn't want symbiote Spider-Man? Who wouldn't want you know what I mean? Iron Man is fucking 50 billion suits that you could draw upon.
It's really not difficult for them to have these things.
So
that's a shoe win. Yeah, that's like the worst kept. That's like the most obvious thing you could ever think of that they're gonna have a billion skins in that game. Duh. It's the fucking whole shit. Even the menu, everything is like it's gonna be like Fortnite, bro. It's just gonna be Fortnite, bunch of skins, $20 skins, right? Battle pass, all that shit. So.
And the thing is, if the game's fun, they got my money, bro. They got it. They
Absolutely.
got it. Like it's just I'm gonna
gonna
buy the
fucking
skins
hate
that
the
I
game,
want.
and I'm gonna spend money on it.
And you're gonna hate it, and you're gonna
I'm
spend
gonna
the
be
money
like,
on
fuck.
it. And you're gonna say, I fucking hate this game, and you're gonna uninstall, and then you're gonna reinstall, and then you're gonna run the game again, and then there's gonna be an endless cycle. And then for someone who's like, not like, I'm not too into Overwatch, but I'm super into Marvel, so that's more like appeasing to me. But there's nothing wrong with Overwatch. I'm just saying, like,
it's the same game. It's literally the same.
It's the same game, literally, but it's just like the skin. What do you prefer, right? Like, I prefer Marvel.
I mean, yeah, one has it easy. One is has an IP that's already established.
True.
Overwatch came out and it didn't, and it was brand new. So it's just like an easy win for them if they don't fuck it up.
They have all the ingredients they need to win in this genre.
Like if this game had come out before Overwatch, it would have been rough. Like this game would have been
Overwatch, you mean, right?
Yeah, this game would have been it. Like I don't know. Like I personally think the game is great. There's obviously a shit ton of things they need to work on, but that's like deeper conversation that doesn't need to be had. But for an alpha,
it looks very high polished. Ooh. Except
it's very good. The game it doesn't seem like an alpha. Like this could come out.
Yeah.
Okay. Obviously, it could come out in a couple. Yeah, it could come. This week could be the release, and it could be like early access, beta, whatever. Will improve whatever time, and then it'll come out in like a couple of months for real, and I'd be okay with that. But the fact that this is an alpha, every time you log on to the game, there's like a new survey to fill out, like, and. Funny enough, the surveys have questions about things that people in the community have been addressing and talking about. So clearly they're paying attention. That's all that matters, is that they're fucking paying attention, bro. Because I'm so tired of these games coming out and they just act like they're about the community, and then the game comes out and they don't give a fuck. They just start adding shit, doing shit that we were like, wait a minute, we didn't say we wanted that. You guys asked us about this, but we didn't say we wanted it. And then the game comes out, it dies, and then it gets shut down a year later. I don't want to say any names, but yeah. So I don't know. Good on them. The devs seem to be in tune. People like it. There hasn't, outside of this is just fucking Overwatch, blah blah blah. Those guys are gonna do that, right? I'm an Overwatch player, and I'll take
what I mean
a good game. I don't care.
Like, yeah, imitation is the highest form of flattery. Let's
Exactly.
put it that way. But like if something
saying it's a copy of Overwatch isn't a bad thing.
Yeah, if something ain't
silly
broke,
to think that's bad.
Don't fucking fix it. You know what I mean? Like,
just take that formula, but don't make the same mistakes they did. Like I always say, and you'll be fine.
I mean, a lot of it, like, if you're looking at the overlay, if you're looking at everything, literally looks like it's like a, you know what I mean? Like it's like one of those Overwatch font packages that they just threw everything over, and I'm totally okay with that because and that shit works.
It's in a style where it's obviously the Overwatch formula, but it's there. It doesn't feel like, man, this is an Overwatch clone. Like I didn't open it up and think, oh my god, this looks like a Overwatch. I opened it up and I was like, wow, the character models look great. The cell shading and the environments look great. The destructible environments and all that shit. That shit is cool.
That's like animations.
It's banter, you know it's very weird. The banner, that shit's cool. You know it's very weird to hear though. What's super weird to hear is these kids saying shit like, "Oh my god, Star-Lord just looks like Tracer. Oh my god, fucking Doctor Strange is just this character. Magneto was just Sigma or some shit." Black Panther is just Genji. I'm like, you do realize that these characters existed with these abilities and attacks and shit like that for fucking over, like, before you were you could have been born 2 times over. Like you could have been born 3 times over and still not know what, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's always very weird to hear that just because some of these people, because Overwatch was first game wise, that these people are like, yeah, this is just a clone of this. I'm like, bro, this game could have come out first and we would have been like, yeah, this is it. This is amazing. It makes sense for Black Panther to be climbing walls, dashing through people, slapping them. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense for Spider-Man to be web swinging, uppercutting people, blah blah blah, doing all this shit. Like the moveset lends itself to these character designs. It makes sense for Magneto to fly up in the air and throw a goddamn, you know what I'm saying, ball or whatever the fuck he throws down at you. It makes sense for Doctor Strange to have a teleporter. We saw him do it in the movies. Yeah, that's one of his skills. That's what he does. Like,
it makes sense for Hulk to throw Matrix juice.
Yeah, it makes sense for him to shoot gamma rays and claps and do all this crazy shit. It makes sense. That's what they do. That's what we've come to know these characters, you know, to do. So it's just a little weird hearing people say, oh, this is just a clone. Look at these abilities. It looks just like that. I'm like, shut your little dumbasses up. Game's great. I'm glad people are enjoying it though. A lot of like the Overwatch people are enjoying it. But then of course you're always gonna have those people that are saying, I could just go play Overwatch. And then I'm like, okay,
then go play
have fun.
Overwatch.
Go play Overwatch. There's no reason they both can't exist at the same time.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Absolutely.
That's like saying, oh, I'd rather just play Final Fantasy 14 instead of WoW. Okay, do that. Like, and if you'd rather play WoW, go play WoW. Like, or you could just be like me and just enjoy both. Hello? Like, I'd still be playing Overwatch right now if that game didn't turn to shit. And I'd play both. Because I think they're both great. Like, fundamentally, Overwatch is, like, the formula is great. The decision making by the devs is what fucked the game up. But the core gameplay is still great, right? And that's what is good about Marvel Rivals. The core gameplay, you see how they kind of want the game to play. There's some fucking severe balancing issues, but that can be changed.
Yeah. It's an alpha. That's why it's an alpha, and that's why I think they're so extended with their alpha time. Like the alpha's been not just a weekend; it's been a full week.
Apparently there's word they might extend
10
it
days.
Too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it could have been worse. Y'all heard me. I was like, I'm gonna play the alpha, but I don't know because the initial trailer looked kind of rough.
Don't give me hope, man.
Yeah, it's because the initial trailer looked kind of rough, and then I got into it, and I played my first game of ranked, where I was playing with my homies, and we were just trying to win. Like something about that, like the feeling of early Overwatch is like unbeatable, and this this gave me that same feeling I had with early Overwatch, where everything was fresh. You were learning the new abilities, how to counter like all the shit. And one thing this game does have over Overwatch is hero complexity. Gameplay complexity is through the roof in this game. But if it's not the destructible environments, like completely changing the terrain of the map mid-game, mid-fight, that's crazy because it adds like dynamic gameplay in every game. So every game doesn't feel the same, right? Oh, there's a vantage point here. A Hela's gonna hide up on this vantage point every game. You know they're gonna be there. Oh, okay, I could just shoot it down. Oh, there goes their game plan, right? That adds a layer of gameplay. Having the team, the synergy shit, that adds a layer of gameplay where you can pair characters up together and they have like, you know, different abilities. That's just crazy. And imagine how crazy it's gonna get when they add more heroes. Like,
that's what I'm excited for.
Like, imagine
some more heroes,
they add more X-Men, and then you have 6 X-Men, and they all have like a combined.
X-Men, bro.
Yeah,
combined passive.
I'm so hyped.
Yeah, they have a combined passive.
You know, yeah. Me and the boy, we won't talk about it much, but me and the boys just saw the entire fucking X-Men '97. So I'm definitely in the mood of like
they already have like what is it? Is Iron Man? I forgot. I don't know who it is. I think it's Iron Man,
Strange, and Hulk.
And Hulk, right? Yeah, like shit like that is what's gonna make this game cool. Now it's gonna be hard to balance that shit, but that's not my problem. That's their problem. That's the balancing's problem.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Right. But it's cool, right?
It's
cool.
dope. Conceptually, it is
look
dope.
At this shit. Yeah.
Yep. It is sick, man. And the heroes like abilities are unique. Like Storm flying around, you know, fucking damage boosting. Like I don't know. It's a lot of unique stuff. Yeah, I like this shit. Loki is dope. Like healing in this game is actually fun, unlike another game. Like you don't feel fucking completely useless as a healer in this game.
Yeah.
And they're not overly fucking. It's weird. You don't feel useless as a healer in this game, but they're not overpowered as fuck like in Overwatch. Which kind of ruins that game a bit because the healers are always what dictates metas in that game. It doesn't feel like that's the case in this game. Yet, this is alpha. This is just, you know, it can obviously change.
Alpha chatting.
But yeah, so who knows? Game's great. Hopefully it stays great.
Who's your guys' favorite hero so far?
That's such a tough thing.
A lot.
I know.
Like I like all of them. Like I've tried every character and they're all good except Iron Man. I don't think Iron Man is fun.
I actually kind of like
Iron Man needs work.
I think
but
he's
he's just not good.
Like, yeah. He need. I don't know. It's tricky with damage, right? You know what I mean? Like, because I think some of his stuff does good damage, but you have to be boosted.
Just good damage if you're alive.
Yeah, true. And it's hard for him to stay alive in certain matchups. But I mean, that's the matchup character aspect of it.
Yeah, he does good against like Magic and Black Panther and and shit like that. But against the characters that are really good in this version of the game, nah, he dead. Hella Punisher. Yeah, he dead.
Hella Punisher.
He gone.
Rocket.
Yeah, like he's gone. Fucking Scarlet Witch eats him alive, so it's like he's not very fun to
Storm
play.
Eats him alive too.
Yeah, but
I like the Iron Man. I like Loki a lot. Surprisingly, I didn't think I would like Loki because, like you said, healing. I've never really been a healer, but he's
the best character in the game right
now.
So far, Scarlet Witch, Penny Parker, and Loki are definitely like my most played, and they're the most fun for me right now. But I think everyone is dope. I played a bit of Groot. Groot is fire.
I tried Hulk Mantis. She was sick. And I don't even like healers like that. And then she's sick. Rocket's cool. I really did like. I know he's a little tough to use, but I really like Black Panther.
Black Panther's dope too. He just needs work.
Yeah, he needs work. Really, Star-Lord too. I was really liking Star-Lord. A few games that I
only used Spider-Man, Magic, and Rocket Raccoon. And obviously I like Spider-Man, but he's hard to use. But Magic's fun, but she's fun. And then Rocket I just chose because, you know, someone didn't want to pick a healer and I was just like, well, I don't know what I'm doing. So I just I ended up doing really well with Rocket, but it took me a minute. I was like, what the hell does the orbs do? They heal. I'm like, okay. It's a very trial and error process.
So of course the advantage going into this game is, you know, Overwatch player. So it's like it's very apparent what every character does, and it's pretty obvious like what counters them like early on. So and it's one of those. This is one of those games where you have to learn how to play every. No, you have to learn how to play every character, but you need to have knowledge of every single character and what they do, right? Which is why I like Overwatch and I like this games like this, hero shooters, because it was like a natural transition going from fighting games and not caring about fighting games as much anymore, but still wanting to have something that felt like that gave me that feeling. This is like the natural progression of that. So having to learn matchups, having to learn counter picks, having to say, oh man, they have an Iron Man, I'm playing Magic, okay, let me switch to Punisher or Hella to counter play. Oh, he knows that I'm counter picking. He switched off Iron Man, so he's gonna go play like whoever the fuck he's gonna play fucking Spider-Man. If I'm playing Hella, he's gonna try to play Spider-Man to counter me or whatever. Like stuff like that is why I love games like this.
Yeah,
and
I agree.
You already see, like, because me and my boys were playing, we were playing ranked, and you're already seeing that. You're already seeing like, oh shit, you can do that. Like that's the feeling that I love when you play games like this. Like, oh, I did my she just countered it with that. That's crazy. And so now I'm gonna use that on somebody. Like I don't know, man. It's a lot of cool shit. Like Loki, everyone was like, Loki seems kind of mad the first day, and then I'm like, bro, this character has an immortality field that you could just put down. Anytime you hear somebody do that, you just put that shit down and GG. They can't do shit. Like, so it's like, oh man, it's a lot of cool interactions, which is what you want from a game like this. And now there's rumors actually that Valve is working on a hero shooter, and Valve working on a hero shooter, everyone and their mother's gonna play that shit because you know what they want. They want a piece of that Valorant, bro. That's what they want. So we're gonna see the hero shooter Valorant? Genre. Yeah, I mean shit. The hero shooter genre is still pretty much untapped. It's just Overwatch, really. Team Fortress, you can make an argument, but that's kind of dead. But Overwatch and this, it seems to be like the only hero shooters that are like relevant. I'm not gonna say Paladins. I know someone's gonna say some bullshit, but that game didn't blow up because Overwatch kind of took its light. But I feel like that genre hasn't really been tapped into as much as it could be. Like, cause imagine this game pops off, we're gonna see a fucking DC fucking hero shooter. Oh boy, like so.
5 years later.
Yeah, exactly. When nobody gives a fuck. But
it's funny. A lot of people were saying that, and it's just like, man, if they do that, they're just like.
Yeah, at that point, you're gonna tell that they're just gonna do whatever Marvel do. Like, so I don't know, man. I mean, but it sucks to say that. Because it could be great. Who doesn't want that, right? Like we want it, but then it's like, they don't got a copy, bro. Like you only doing it because they doing it. So I don't know. They should have came out the gate first with that shit instead of Suicide Squad or whatever the fuck. Like, It's weird to see that game come out on their side, the Suicide Squad game come out and flop, and then Marvel come out of nowhere with this shit. Yeah. This seems like a no-brainer, right? A superhero hero shooter. It seems like a no-brainer.
I'm surprised this didn't happen sooner, but maybe they need Overwatch 2 to kind of be like people aren't liking the game for it to drop. I don't know.
Nah, I feel like this game existed in their minds in some form ever since Overwatch 1. Because if I was Marvel or DC, I'd be shooting myself in the fucking foot, right? I'd be like, fuck, why didn't we think of that? Like, when Overwatch 1 came out, if I was Marvel and DC, I would have been like, damn it, we should have did that shit. Especially back in the day when FPS was the thing, right? FPS was literally like, that was the genre. Everybody was making an FPS game. So imagine if Marvel came out and was like, yeah, we're making this Overwatch type game before Overwatch. Shit, we wouldn't even be talking about Overwatch right now. So, I don't know, man. These games are cool. They're very fucking toxic. So, good luck. Have fun.
Yeah.
If you're in my game and you're throwing, you're gonna definitely hear it. You're gonna hear it from me. But other than that, game's great. Hope everyone's enjoying it and fucking please, people need to fill out these damn surveys, bro, because they're actively like, I'm in the Discord and they're actively like trying to listen to the community, which is dope. They had like a whole, I don't know if any of you guys are in the Discord, but they had like a whole thing where like some of the devs were in the chat. They had like 1 billion people in the chat, and the devs had a stream up of them showing like some of the shit before the alpha started. They were showing off like, oh, what you can do, showing off some of the characters and shit like that in the Discord chat. That shit was dope. I was in there, they just muted everybody. There was like 1 billion people in there just muted, just watching. I was like, wow, these guys they ain't playing. What's the other game that they made?
Blade Point.
Blade Point?
Yeah.
I'm starting to see why that game is popular now. Naraka Blade Point or something like that. Yeah. I'm starting to see why that game is taking off now.
Oh, those are the same people who made this game? I heard about that game, but I haven't played it personally. But
I don't know.
I mean, good first step. Hopefully,
I like what I'm seeing.
Because I think this thing could be huge. I do think it has potential.
It definitely can be. I just wanted to shed that. Oh, it's just Overwatch. Like, be more open-minded, people. Like, what is wrong with y'all? Who cares if it's like Overwatch?
But people like that are just gonna go with the grind. If everyone's playing Marvel Rivals, they're just gonna play Marvel
exactly,
Rivals.
Exactly.
So, like, there's not
I
even
saw
a point in,
XQC playing it the other day. And he was having fun with it, and everybody's like, "Oh man, I want a code.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. Should have applied for one then, stupid. Like,
yeah. Let's not talk about that.
I just like I said, the only concerns I had, and I think they'll do well with this. There's no way. It's a monetization, right? Like,
that's the only way they can fuck it up, man.
Free to play game. Let's have everything free to play. Heroes free, but charge for those skins, man. Because I'll tell you right now, I will buy them. I will buy them. I will flock and buy a bunch of skins for these characters. We all will. So put the cosmetics. Charge for the cosmetics, not for the gameplay elements, please.
And I love a lot of these fucking Marvel characters. Let me tell you.
I love every single character in this alpha. I'll tell you that much. Because the thing is, I didn't even know who the hell Luna Snow was. I'm gonna tell you that much. I had no idea who that was. I mean, to be fair, there's not a lot of characters that they've announced so far that I don't know about. But she was definitely one of the characters I don't know about. And now I know who she is. And I think she's dope. You know what I'm saying? So they have a winning formula, bro.
Absolutely.
Please don't fuck it up.
Don't mess it up. I'll buy skins for characters that I don't even play just because I like the way it looks. Trust me.
I'm definitely buying skins. They got to go off with them shits.
Yep.
Because that was one thing Overwatch did. They went off with some of them skins and some of those crossovers.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the skins that they're offering in game so far look good. So I mean, keep on that.
Like, man. Invest your money, play the game, have some fun, and hopefully you guys have fun listening to us and continue to listen to us and check us out everywhere. Spotify, iTunes, everywhere you can, YouTube. You can search us up. Got TikTok. Love the comments. Leave us some comments, leave some likes, leave some subscribes. Let's keep on growing this podcast and we're going to keep on going. We'll see you all on Marvel Rivals and we'll see you all next week as well. Peace out.